Hi everyone, so I am just going to give you a quick tip this week. It's a short one. I have been extremely busy, which is always positive when you're selling. So my tip is this: remember to always put yourself in your customer's shoes. Do not try to outsmart them. Do not try to be one step ahead of them. The marketplace is a fast changing place. People are savvy, they're clever, they know what they're doing. So put yourself in the customer's position. I go on and on about planning and preparation. Well, while you're planning and you're preparing, think about the fact that you're researching only to see what you think they would find valuable in what you have to say. So when you're going to prospect and you're going to approach people for the first time, it's important to put them in the picture as the center piece of that picture. It's all about them. And the only way you're really going to understand this is if you think about how you feel when you're sold to. Now, my up and coming book on cold calling, Wise Me Up to Cold Calling, really dives into this, into more detail. But that's not out till November. You can pre-order it, by the way, at Waterstones or amazon.co.uk. But in the meantime, let me just tell you this. Every time you go out and you have a bad experience from a salesperson, or every time you receive a phone call and you feel it's not a great experience from a salesperson, then why don't you note it down and think about it? Think about what you would have done differently to make sure that you don't get the same response as the response you gave to that salesperson. Okay, we've all done it. I've had phone calls after phone calls recently, and I pick up the phone and I listen to them, and sometimes I actually get really angry because of the approach that they're using. And and it's because most of the time they haven't done any research. I had a call just yesterday and somebody called me up and said, you're a marketing firm. I'm not in marketing. And so straight away my back's up. I don't want to have my back up. I don't want to be annoyed at this person, but it is annoying when you're somebody, who's so, life is time precious, and you don't have the time to sit and listen to somebody talk on and on at you about something that is completely irrelevant to you. So make it relevant. Do your research. Have a look. Think about being in their shoes. Here's my saying that I always use with everybody, and a lot of my writings, articles will have this in it. It's wise to put yourself in the customer's shoes. It's not smart to try and put yourself one step ahead of them. So don't put yourself one step ahead of the customer. It's wise to put yourself in the customer's shoes. Okay? You in the customer's shoes, you understand what they're talking about. You one step ahead, you're going to miss it all. You're going to miss exactly what they're thinking, they're feeling, what's important to them, and all of these things is what you've got to do. So put your head in their head and think about how they would feel if you called them and you just spurted the same stuff that you spurt to everybody else. Think about what you're going to say, make it valuable. So that's my little end of the week tip for you. I will be doing some more cold calls as always. I have a video coming up soon with a gentleman called Larry Levine. We've had a fantastic chat. In fact, we went way over the time that I said we had to limit the chat to. So it is a long one. I'm going to split it up into sections because every part of it is great to listen to watch. And it's about Selling from the Heart, which is a book that Larry is bringing out, and it will be out he's written it and it's out next month. Look out for that. And listen to these videos. We have a lot of fun, and we're going to do more because it was such a fun conversation. And those of you who are out there who think it's not just us, it's about the managers, well, you'll love this because these videos are very much geared around that manager as well. So look, have a absolutely fantastic weekend. I know I'm feeling pretty good right now because it's the end of the day for me. I've achieved an awful lot, and that's the other thing, end of the day always feels good when you've achieved a lot. So good luck in what you're doing, and I will speak to you very soon. Take care now.